Well, it is the holiday season, and you know what that means. Everyone is out shopping. So you should also shop for an attorney. We are joined this morning by Colorado's best attorney, Phil Harding. So yeah, we all are in the shopping mode. Why is it so important to shop for an attorney as well?
Well, you know, different attorneys have different personalities, so it's important to look in and find one that has a good personality that you can relate with.
Personality and experience is key. I just want to run through just a few of your credentials. You have a lot, but I'm going to go through the key ones here.
Okay.
Top 100 trial lawyers, 5 years in a row now. A super lawyer, again, this year, which is the highest ranking that there could be. Also, there is an AV rated lawyer that you've been ranked. That's also one of the highest ranking attorneys.
It is. It's the highest, yeah.
Possible. And then this is very new, just 2 weeks old. This came out on the internet. It's the top attorney, Phil Harding, is awarded membership into the 7-figure lawyers. What does that mean?
You know, I found out it was like 7 or 8 attorneys here in Colorado, and I'm honored to get that. That means you've tried cases and have gotten either million or multi-million-dollar verdicts, and they go through those.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
One more thing. Yeah, that's awesome. So why do you think it is so important to shop around when you need an attorney?
Well, I've got to tell you, when someone's injured and they hire an attorney, they usually hire him on a contingency basis. And generally, it's like a third to 40% of the recovery. So here's my question. If you get most all attorneys for the same price, don't compromise. Shouldn't you get the best attorney for you?
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at like the same price, and you can get any attorney, why wouldn't you get the very best, right? It's like going to, I don't know, a car lot or something, you know, you say, hey, choose any car or truck that you want for the same price. You're going to go for the best one, right?
Right. Well, not only are you going to go for the best one, but you're going to go to the one, maybe you've got a lot of kids and you want an SUV, or maybe you're single and you want a sports car, but get the best one. And really, when you're looking at hiring an attorney, there are some things to look at, and I've got a graphic for this. Number one, first of all, does this attorney practice in the area of law that you want to hire? So, for example, if you want a contract written, go to a contractual attorney. If you're injured, go to an injury attorney. You also want to look at how many cases like yours does this attorney handle? That's a good and a bad. I mean, if they've handled a lot in the past, great. But, you know,
what were the results?
Yeah, not only the results, but if right now, if they have like more than 50 cases that they're dealing with, it's pretty hard to deal with 50 cases and give individual attention to you. Yeah. You know, what else we have here is who are you going to be dealing with in their office? Are you going to be dealing with the attorney or the paralegal? Also, how long do you need to wait for a response? I've heard people call me all the time. I'm like, and they say, it's been weeks since I've heard from my attorney.
No way.
And because of that, you know, you can fire an attorney anytime. You're not married to this person. You can go forward with that. It's really important, and I want to talk about what you should do. And I really think you should interview at least 3 attorneys, and let me tell you why. You can have the greatest attorney in the world, but if you can't communicate well with them or deal only with their paralegal, things get lost in the translation.
Yeah, communication, I mean, it's obviously so key, and that really does set your firm apart, the communication that you have with your clients.
Well, yeah, we handle, and you will be dealing when you talk to us, with the individual attorneys. And the thing that I was talking about kind of on the communication, remember when you were a little kid and you'd play the telephone where you'd whisper one thing into a kid's ear?
Yeah,
and
I love that game.
Yeah. And you start off with like, maybe the sky is blue, and it ends up with the last kid being, you know, what are you going to have for lunch?
Yeah, it's something entirely different from what it began.
Yeah, so make sure that you deal directly with the attorney. And so let me just kind of tell you a little bit that sets us different from the other law firms. Not only do you deal with us, but let's say it's nights, weekends, whenever. If someone gets in our voicemail and they push 0, you're transferred to wherever we are, day or night. And that's
day, night, weekends.
Day, night, weekends.
That's
and the reason why
awesome.
we do that, but if you handle a case properly, you're not going to get those calls. But just in case, we're there. So they get in our voicemail, push 0. And it's important to do that and to get an attorney that does that. Now, I want to talk about car accidents and insurance and all like that.
Yeah, because what I love about your firm is that you don't leave any stone unturned. Because if someone injures you, it seems obvious that you would go to their insurance company, and maybe you have insurance, but you look elsewhere for insurance coverage.
Well, it's important to dig, even though here in Colorado everyone's required to have insurance on their vehicle. Did you know about 1 in 7 people don't have any insurance at all?
Right.
So let's look into a situation. Let's say you're injured on the property of another or on an accident. First of all, in a car accident, you look to the owner of the car. If you loan the car, you're loaning your insurance. Then look at the driver of the car. They may be the same, but if they're not, you can stack that insurance. Next, look and see if you have what's known as uninsured, underinsured. Everyone refers to it as UMUIM. Now, there may be 4 layers here. Another layer is, are you in a household? Are you a permissive driver in anyone else's car? Because that's some UMUIM that you can stack on top of it as well. And I got to tell you, here in Colorado, unless you signed a waiver, you have UMUIM. If you signed up for car insurance, unless you signed a waiver, you have this uninsured, underinsured.
Yeah, that's what we have definitely learned from you on Colorado's Best. And so many people have learned so many different great tips from you. That's why you're on every other Friday with us, giving these great lessons. You teach other attorneys, you teach viewers. And, you know, like Phil said, it's time to shop around. We're in the shopping mood. Shop for an attorney. You'll compare the differences, and then you'll know why you want someone like Phil Harding and Associates. Now, here's his number to call him. Or actually, you can go to our website first, coloradosbest.tv. Click on his picture there. You can submit any of your questions that you have for him. He will answer each of them personally and confidentially. And if you would like to contact him at his office directly, 303-762-9500. 303-762-9500. You can also go online to hlaw.org. Well, coming up on Colorado